It's all there to see this weekend, semi-finals of the Gallagher Premiership. Do not miss it.
Get your espressos ready and get into it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. But before we go on the Premiership Rundown, it's our time to bring on our guest. Of course, he's been on the show before. Good buddy of mine. I know you've interviewed him plenty of times. He is the kind of flag bearer of the US overseas, particularly obviously in the Premiership. It is Bristol Bears standout fly half. He's had a bit of injury this season, but he's coming right into form as Bristol find their form to go and take on Bath in what could be a David and Goliath. I don't know. But we caught up with USA Eagle and Bristol Bears standout fly half, AJ MacGinty. And we're joined again by AJ MacGinty, because I said again, he's been on the show before. He actually has told me he loves the show more than anything else, the Rugby Rundown. AJ, good to have you on, buddy. Bristol are in the semi-finals. Happy as anything or anxious with the last four coming up this weekend?
No, happy as anything. Pretty excited, of course. We had a lighter day today, but big detailed day yesterday in a review, and there's a lot of excitement in the building, which is great. Can't wait for Friday.
Friday against Bath. Now, everyone's got Bath going all the way. I'll be honest, Corbs and I just spoke earlier about Bath going all the way. Is there an element at Bristol whereby you like the idea of being the underdogs?
Yeah, of course. Listen, they've had a brilliant season, and they are really strong, like all aspects of their game. So, the underdog tag doesn't bother us. I guess frees us up, if anything, but also the rivalry of Bath and Bristol. It means a lot to the team, means a lot to the fans. So, it's quite a personal. Obviously, coming in from the outside too, I didn't know how big this fixture was. So my third year here now, and we've played them a lot. So it's the one the lads look out for on the schedule at the start of the year. And now to have it in a playoff is massive.
Yeah, because you played them obviously in Cardiff at the Principality Stadium. Will be a different side, there's no doubt about it, in terms of the personnel they put out on the semi-finals. But you guys are cooking, and you're cooking, man. I mean that in a way that you're fit, you're healthy. Loved the little moves that you're doing off the scrum. We had the contact coach break one down earlier this week. The creativity at Bristol is off the charts. Like, what is it about the attack that is so good at the Bears?
I guess it comes from the top down. Like Pat is creative, he's innovative, and he wants to give us the freedom to go and attack. The thing when you're trying to, I guess, like manage a game or control a game, it can be pretty chaotic at times as well. But yeah, he just wants us to back ourselves and take teams on. And we had a lot of success with it at the start of the year, and then midway through, teams start defending us differently or giving us different pictures, and kind of had ways to adapt to that and adjust to things. But yeah, it was nice to finish the season off, obviously, against Harlequins with kind of back to our best. Which is like the win was the most important thing, however we got it. But, in my head, we had to perform. We had to have something to like feel confident going into Friday night. And like you said, Bath, again, we played them in Cardiff, of course. They had a big cup final before that. But we have beaten them at the Rec, albeit round 3 feels like last season almost. But yeah, listen, we're underdogs, but we'll be full of confidence, and just take it to them. And like I like the matchup, really. Like, they're a big part of a side, and I know we can cause some problems. So it's just on the night, can we do that?
Now, I'm looking forward to, I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to, you going up against Finn Russell. Tell me, have you looked into this? Like, obviously you have, but like, how excited are you on that? And what do you have to do, maybe what the team has to do to go up against a Finn Russell attack and ultimately one of the best players in the world?
Yeah, like I think, listen, more so than any other player, probably he's like pulled a rabbit out of the hat. He can make things happen, but then I think he's also prone to errors too. So it's just, can we pressure him? You know, like limit those magical moments he has, like, which is for 80 minutes, not I guess not switching off, but not giving him a soft shoulder or not allowing him get his hands free. Or I think for the backfield as well, you just always have to be sort of on guard really, because he's got the running game, the passing game, but he also has the kicking game too. So how he command the backfield is really important as well. So I think himself and Spencer like operate the game really efficiently, brilliant kickers, and they're a threat. So yeah, listen, it's I guess to go the whole way, you're gonna have to knock off the top dogs at some stage. So that's what we'll have to do. So defensively, be really sound, and then when we're on the ball, get stuck into him. You know, get a few big carries down his way. Albeit like he's a great defender. So yeah, just I guess try rattle his cage.
Well, we're going to find out on Friday. For the US viewers, it's on TRM Plus. That is Bath against Bristol. I do want to ask, it's obviously a big summer coming up. I know your full focus is on the Premiership and getting into that Premiership final and winning the thing, right? But then there's a really important window between USA, test matches against England, lead up into the PNC, and then Rugby World Cup qualifiers. You were part of the qualifiers that didn't make it in 2023. Like, have you looked at the USA Eagle calendar and sort of really circled just how important this year is? And a last question on that as well is kind of like, what is your feeling going into the international window?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like, I think it's crazy because I think Scott's done a great job of sort of like Zoom calls like once or twice a month for the last like 4 months. So guys staying in touch with each other, going through the plan, which I guess we haven't really done so in the past. So like we haven't been together since November, and it's brilliant that we finished the year on a high, and got like 3 really good wins. But yeah, coming in, I guess July is listen, the games are important. We want to win them, but then the focus is for beating Canada in August. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Like you said, the disappointment of 2023 not haunts me. Like I've accepted it. It did haunt me for about a year. That we didn't manage to get that over the line. But listen, that's sport. That's just where we were at that time. But really confident with how the team shaped up towards the back end of the last year. And hopefully we can hit the ground running this July. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Have you been keeping an eye on your fellow teammates playing Major League Rugby? It's playoff time coming up round the corner. There's been great youngsters as well, rookies playing, who I've been calling out for some of them to make that USA squad. The likes of someone like a Peyton Wall playing at Chicago, who I'm sure, well, your good mate Nate Orsberger hopefully maybe is telling you about. Like, yeah, who are you maybe quite impressed by? And equally, are you keeping an eye on who's going to go all the way in MLR?
Yeah, well, obviously we got a few Argentinians in Bristol, so they've been talking up the Sharks because there's a big affinity there. Know a lot of boys in Chicago seem to have like had a really strong season. Free Jacks seem to just always be there as well. Some of the games I've seen, and I'd probably have to go with Chicago, who I'd fancy going into it, led by the big man, Big Butcher. So
you're gonna always say that, aren't you? The Irish Mafia always stay together.
Yeah, there's a few of them there, so yeah, they've been going really well. So yeah, I'd probably have them down as it needs another winner. You can't have Boston winning again, can you?
Well, three-peat, you never know. Hey, look, AJ, I know you got to run, and I really appreciate you coming on. Good luck on Friday against Bath, and then good luck with the rest of the season heading into the US, my man. Take care.
Lovely
Good to
stuff.
see you.
Good
Cheers,
to see
buddy.
you again, Hills.